That was perfect timing. Sorry, I just woke up and my hair is very ratchet. And I did wipe my face of the raccoon eyes I did. But this time definitely, finally made it more real. I listened to my husband this morning and is this one real? Because he's joking when he says the other one wasn't real. It is hard when it's a faint line and you're a guy and you don't understand that a line's a line. But my strip tests were finally darker this morning. They had been like really light and it was making me super nervous. I did make my appointment yesterday. I made it for a Friday because that's the day Drew has off, so he'll be able to come with me. I'm super excited because he did not get to enjoy or do anything with PDs when I was pregnant with him, except for the 20-week appointment. I did break out this morning and I have a pimple right here, so maybe it's a girl, I don't know. But I noticed before I even tested that I had a like glow till now about myself, which is when I was like, I had a lot of backaches and cramping last night, and my breasts are starting to get a little bit tender. No real nausea yet. I am not like super hungry until I like start eating. But right now I was kind of comparing my calendar this time to the one last time on my Ovia pregnancy chart, and I'm kind of lining up with Petey's pregnancy a little bit because I had a random vivid dream the same day, backaches, and so if it's very similar, I hit nausea at 6 weeks. So it was like exactly 6 weeks, and I think I had some like random here and there, but my real nausea hit at 6 weeks. So I have a week and a half approximately. So excited for that. I gotta get ready for work for the day, but I just wanted to give my update, and yeah. I've been sitting needing to do an update and I just keep putting it off. So my 8-week ultrasound was 2 weeks ago. We saw a baby. I figured I was measuring like a couple of days behind because I didn't know my exact like LH spike. I approximately know when my ovulation was according to my chart. So right now they were putting me at 7 weeks, 2 days, but I think I'm a little bit further along than that. So this is like the first time that I had like a questionable experience at my OB's office. So a little bit of story here. My husband has Fridays off, so I wanted to get into a Friday ultrasound so he could come, because he had never been to the 8-week with me before. Because of COVID, they weren't allowing anybody, and then the first pregnancy my mom came. So the ultrasound tech, like when she first, so it was transvaginal, so when she first put the like wand in, like there was like a more clear image of baby, like you actually like see it, like the form of the baby. But as she like, and I was just watching, so I was just like going back, and I know PD was a lot further along when we did his ultrasound. But like she spent more time like looking at the baby and kind of looking at the different features, where this ultrasound tech kind of like glazed over baby really quick and then went and did all her other measurements, which is fine. But like the picture she gave me, the baby looks like a little seahorse. It's like you can see like the yolk sac and the umbilical cord and then like a shadow of a baby. So it's not really good pictures, and I'm gonna go ahead and just insert it here. And which is fine. And she gave me like a wide estimation of I was between my 2 due dates. So I mean, I was just happy to see it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just happy there was something in there this time. But then so I didn't go to my normal OB because she's off on Friday. So I went to a different OB, which she was nice. And I mean, I didn't have any issues then. It was just after that I kind of sat and thought, and I was like, I don't like how she gave me my date. So she sat and stared at like my medical history, and then based my due date off of Petey's pregnancy, which under normal circumstances that's fine, but comparing my cycles when I had Petey compared to my cycles after Petey, my ovulation schedule, my periods, everything are different. So I don't think that was the most accurate way to do it, and I'm not a doctor by any means. So if that's how it's done, then fine. But I was concerned because she never asked me about my, like, when I got a positive test, when my period was, like, I know you can't necessarily predict ovulation, but maybe like asking some of those questions, instead of like comparing this pregnancy to my last pregnancy. I don't know if she was like a new doctor or what, but like normally my other doctor or my normal doctor I go see at the OB, she usually asks those questions. So I know everybody kind of practices a little different, but I sat and thought about it afterwards. It's like, I don't know if I'm comfortable with the due date that they gave me. I think it's a little late. And I know it's an estimate. It's like most likely you're not due on your due date, but so that was like the first time I've ever had like a full questionable experience at the doctor. So she did advocate and give me a 13-week ultrasound, so I get to go back in, which will be like 11 weeks or so. But if I go there and then I'm actually measuring like a whole week ahead, it throws off all the appointments I just made, because they made appointments through week 16, because the end of the year typically the OB office is super busy. So that is my little experience. I'm just gonna see what happens. I mean, I'm going to my normal OB next time around. Drew's not gonna be able to come because it's on a Tuesday, unless he takes a little bit of time off to come see. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just kind of questioning, like, my mommy instinct right now is like skeptical. Normally I'm super confident after going to appointments like that, and right now I'm just kind of questioning a lot of things. Overall, I'm gonna do like a big like first trimester overview and comparing it to my last pregnancy, but I've been nauseous all day every day for the most part. Kind of, there's a few times a day where it's not so bad, like the like late morning, early afternoon, I'm usually not bad. It's the morning and the evening. I didn't really have it too bad today, but it's a Saturday, so I rested a little bit more. So that's kind of where I'm at. No video this time because my husband was with me, so I didn't take video of my ultrasound. I might at my 13 week, we'll see. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. I did go ahead and like adjust my due date for myself, for my own sanity. Oh, this is the other reason why I was skeptical. Sorry, pregnancy brain. So going off of their due date they gave me, I kind of adjusted my like chart on Kindara, and that would have put me getting a positive pregnancy test at 8 DPO. And that's when I was like, I don't know about that. Normally, I've always gotten my pregnancy test, like positive test, at day 12. So because I got like a super faint one, I kind of did like math on there and kind of adjusted my ovulation date, and the one I did made more sense than the one I originally had, because I kind of like estimated, because I never got a positive LH test because we went to a Royals game and I didn't take a test that day. So I had gone off of that one because I was like, well, maybe that's when I missed it. But this one would have put me getting my first positive test at 11 DPO, and it was super faint. Like, it was like a squinter in the morning, and then I took another one at night, and that's when I was like, oh, that is definitely positive. And then I took one the next morning, and that's when I got a darker one. So that would have put me getting my first positive test at 11 DPO, which was the faint one, and then getting my darker test at 12 DPO, which is pretty spot on for like my history. I don't think there's a way that I could have gotten it at 8 DPO. I've heard of people getting faint lines at 8 DPO, but my brain just goes, I don't think that's correct. So I'm put myself 2 days ahead from where they put me. So they put me at May 8th. I put myself at May 6th. And then I originally had myself at like May 3rd or something like that. I can't remember exactly. So we'll see. I'll update again when I go to that ultrasound. I don't know if this will be its own separate video because I am in like 9 minutes in or something like that. So, or this might be on the last video. I don't know. So that's kind of where I am. I like to share this journey and like the weird things that I'm like, I don't know. And I don't understand. I mean, the doctor is a doctor, so they've had a lot more training and schooling, but like things I've read and things I've experienced, I am skeptical. And I feel like that's okay to be skeptical. I still am keeping in mind that I could actually be where they put me. I have no idea where that baby is actually measuring at. I can't remember how long they said it was. My pregnancy brain went poof because the heart rate, I didn't say that, was 160. So I was super happy about that. And then, I mean, maybe my husband remembers the measurement. I can't remember it for the life of me. I thought it had a 7 in it somewhere, but I suck. Normally I remember all of this. So, okay, I just wanted to come in and do this update. And then we'll see if I add this to the other video or whatever. So, hey, I have my 12-ish week update. So I went for my ultrasound yesterday and had my doctor's appointment today. So I wanted to just finish all that off before I did an update. So I will start with the fun part, which is the ultrasound pictures. So we got to see a baby, and there's baby. There is this absolutely adorable picture on the back of baby sucking his thumb or her thumb. I don't know what baby is yet, but that picture was absolutely adorable. So because I am over the age of 35, my experience is probably gonna be a little bit different this time since I am advanced maternal age. So I'm finishing my last of my progesterone tonight, and then I will be starting an aspirin regimen, which is fine, just to prevent preeclampsia, and because I've already had gestational diabetes once in my previous pregnancy, full-term pregnancy. It's supposed to help with that as well. So I'm starting that tonight. Went and got my low dose aspirin, baby aspirin, whatever you want to call it. And then the next thing I'm kind of excited about is I get to go to the big hospital to go get my 20-week ultrasound, which they have all the high-tech fancy things. So may get some better imaging for that 20-week ultrasound. So the hospital is supposed to call and schedule that. So just 12-week update. I'm going to do like a full like first trimester video coming up soon. But I am still having nausea at this point. It is lightening up some, and I'm starting to get more energy than I was before. So I'm pretty excited that things are going well. Did hear the heartbeat today, heard the heartbeat yesterday. Heartbeat was 150 yesterday, which is funny because the first heartbeat was 160. PD's was 165 at 8 weeks, 2 days. And then PD's and this baby's around 12 weeks was both 150, which I thought was really fun. So then I was like, well, maybe it is a boy. I've been thinking girl. I didn't have any thoughts for the last baby. Let me get this little close up. It's so cute. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. I just wanted to give this update of that. Everything's looking good so far. Really excited to have made it this far. So again, glad everything's going good. My next appointment's in about a month. I'm going to nurse practitioner this next time because it's the 16th week's appointment, because I think they just do the heartbeat and nothing like super extravagant. The 20 week I know is trying to remember all of it, and it's maybe a little bit different this time because of being more high risk. That's all I got for now. So I hope y'all enjoyed the little update.